We spend so much time talking about how to get rich, but what if we just flipped that completely on its head? What if the real goal was to guarantee with absolute certainty that you stay poor? Well, today we're going to dive into the playbook of a financial antihero named Crook. He's perfected the art of staying broke, and we're about to learn all his secrets. So I want you to seriously think about this for a second. What are the foolproof steps you could take, starting right now, to make sure your bank account never, ever grows? It's a weird thought, right? But honestly, understanding the roadmap to failure is one of the best ways to figure out the path to success. And our guide on this reverse journey is Crook. Now, this guy isn't just bad with money. He is an expert at avoiding wealth. He has perfected the habits you need to stay broke. So let's deconstruct his playbook one rule at a time. All right, so where does Crook's master plan even begin? It all starts with his first and probably his most visible rule, a simple but devastatingly effective mantra: look rich, be broke. This right here is the fundamental choice Crook makes every single day. He pours his money into things that look like wealth. The flashy boat, the newest designer shoes, that brand name bag, but these are all liabilities. They do nothing but take money out of his pocket. The other option? Buying assets, things that actually generate income for you. Crook's genius is that he pours every last shell he has into that first column, guaranteeing a constant financial drain. And this quote from the source material just says it all, doesn't it? It's not a slow leak. It's a relentless vacuum cleaner. Every single purchase that's designed to make him look rich is actively and aggressively making him poorer. It's a powerful, self-defeating cycle, and he's the master of it. Okay, so Crook's got his spending habits totally locked down, but what about his actions? Or maybe more accurately, his inaction? Well, this brings us to his second golden rule for staying poor. The perfect time is never. And listen, this isn't just being lazy. No, this is a system, a repeatable, foolproof system for getting absolutely nothing done. Step 1, you have a brilliant idea. Step 2, and this is the crucial part, you find the perfect excuse for why now is just not the right time to start. And then step 3, you just repeat that loop forever. The result? Zero risk of ever making any progress. And oh man, Crook is a master of these excuses. I'll invest when I have more money. That's a classic, right? It's a catch-22. I'll start my business when the economy is better. Another favorite, by constantly, endlessly waiting for this mythical perfect time, he guarantees it will never, ever arrive. All right, so disastrous spending? Yep, check. Strategic inaction? Double check. The third pillar of Crook's whole philosophy is all about mindset. And rule number 3 is simple, it's arrogant, and it is ruthlessly effective. Know it all. This might be the most powerful rule of them all. For Crook, the single greatest threat to his beautiful state of poverty is learning something new. Why? Well, because new information might lead to new actions, and that is a risk he simply cannot afford to take. If you want to stay poor, you have to protect yourself from knowledge at all costs. So how does he pull this off? How does he keep knowledge away? Well, he builds this fortress of ignorance around himself. He actively avoids any book that might challenge his worldview. He completely dismisses anyone who's actually achieved success. And if anyone dares to offer him advice, he shuts them down immediately. His mind is a closed system, perfectly designed to repel any chance of growth. So, there you have it. Crook's masterclass is built on 3 simple laws. Spend on things that lose value, wait for a perfect moment that never actually comes, and refuse to learn anything new. But the source material leaves us with one final challenge. We've deconstructed his whole foolproof system. Look rich, be broke, procrastinate forever, and know it all. But what's missing? What's the missing piece from this trifecta of failure? If you were adding a fourth, absolutely essential rule to Crook's playbook, what would it be? And seriously, that's not just a rhetorical question. Think about the patterns we've talked about, all these habits of self-sabotage. The original source leaves it up to the audience to decide, and so are we. Drop your idea for Crook's fourth and final rule in the comments below. What do you think is the ultimate key to mastering the art of staying poor?